Da, 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 da.
Hello. Hello, viewers.
Hello, people.
Hello, viewers and listeners and readers.
Welcome to
our podcast.
Our podcast, the Mike and Phil
the Mike and Phil podcast
show production
from London.
From London.
This is the United Kingdom in England, and it's still the United Kingdom.
It's still, no matter what corrupt politician runs it, it's still
the United Kingdom. A bit of controversy already.
Is there?
Controversy and assertion that no matter that the politicians are corrupt. Well, that's a bit controversial.
Is it?
No.
Actually, you've got to stay away from controversy in this thing.
Stay away from controversy.
Alright, we're going to be straight and narrow.
Many viewers, all the millions of viewers that we have.
Tens of millions
Hundreds
of viewers.
Millions, billions.
Possibly, the universe is listening to it.
I think they lie on YouTube's corrupt because it says that we have 13 views.
That's a lie. Outright.
They've cut out the zeros.
Yeah. I saw the original number before they messed with it. The zeros went up forever. You couldn't even finish the zeros.
Infinity.
It was infinity. It had like
what's
the symbol for infinity. For infinity. It was infinity times infinity.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how many viewers we had. And now
YouTube
you weren't even
tripping then.
I wasn't even tripping. I was just stone cold sober.
So you need to look at the number, and then you don't need to do psychedelic drugs. You don't need to
That's voluntary completely.
Don't do psychedelic drugs. You might get insights into how life is and different ways of looking at things. Some might be better. Good burp. I had a good one. Consistent.
Let's see, if you go too far though with burps, I found that you can actually bring up, regurgitate the food. So you gotta find a place to stop.
Find
the happy spot. Yeah, there's
the happy balance of spot.
There's a 3 or 4 burp limit before you end up throwing up after the next burp. But you don't want to throw up because that just ruins the burp experience.
This is like those movies, the frat boy movies. I've forgotten what they're called.
Frat boy movies?
Do you know?
Like American Pie?
Yeah, this is like the American Pie of podcasts. Where we don't just do the experience of burping. We comment on it and we bring it out there about what it really means and the significance of the burping within society today.
I think it's very significant.
It's very significant.
In that no one does it. It's people restrain themselves from burping and farting. They hold it in.
They hold it in,
man.
They suppress it.
They suppress their natural tendencies, you know?
I think that you need to get in touch with your inner burp.
Yes.
And that's where we've gone wrong as a society. We haven't got in touch with the inner burp inside us that represents who we really are in our naked, true, bodily way. Yeah.
So that's burping. We've covered that.
We've covered burping.
Yeah.
I feel there's many more layers to uncover and many more epiphanies. Thanks, Tyler. Many more epiphanies to uncover. And we've already mentioned people are like, who Tyler? Who's this Tyler? It's Tyler.
You should know who Tyler is, you fuckwit.
Tyler is.
Google Tyler and you know who he is. That's it. He's the man.
He's the man. Guys. It's Tyler.
The man with 2 kids.
Energy, man, except when you gotta be low energy because you gotta be socially calibrated.
Calibrate that shit, man.
Calibrate it. See, they're laughing. All those girls behind us are laughing because they get what's going on.
I need to shield us from the wind here. We're being attacked
Shield us
ferociously from the wind. So
this is a good start. I'm proud of this. That's the best one.
This is the best start we've had. We've had multiple burps.
You're sitting on your phone, by the way.
Oh, it's fine. It's designed to be sat on.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously. So there goes something.
Something is going on here. So
that was a story. It was an epic fucking story. It was about how being the lone and the loser in life and just saying that's what it's all about. You call up the Samaritans and that's what. So call up the Samaritans.
I should call them up sometime.
Because you got to be depressed to listen to this fucking podcast. Yay! Now the sun's come out, so the sun is doing a good thing of coming and going, which means I'm wearing a jacket, so I've got to decide whether to wear it or not.
You're gonna take it off, obviously.
Yeah. Now
you have to
I've got to take it
change your outfits on the real time outcome of the weather.
So do we have a topic?
No, fuck topics. We had a topic last time, it didn't help. We had less viewers last time with our fucking topic than we did originally. We were sprouting fucking nonsense.
Mike's in a good place.
Yeah.
He's in a happy place.
You fuckers.
He's in a happy place.
This is me happy. This is me happy.
Is it possible to be authentically happy given that we live in a fucked up reality?
Temporarily. There can be temporary happiness, moments of happiness.
There's also
you know,
like temporary moments of pleasure, basically.
It's short-lived.
Very like a chocolate bar.
Right.
That's so annoying.
That's a 10-minute.
Not even 10. That's not 10 minutes.
That's it. I'd take 10 minutes.
To eat a chocolate bar.
Yeah. Because I know how fleeting the fucking happiness is. Yes, that's a good word, isn't it? Like I find if you rush a chocolate, it's over and done within a minute. You can eat it in a second, couldn't you? You'd wolf it down.
I'd wolf it down.
I like to savour it because I know once it's gone, it's gone.
Yeah.
Just like anything in fucking life,
man.
man.
Is that all we have are these fleeting, transitory moments of pleasure. Like an orgasm is about 6 seconds.
Yeah.
If you're a man, obviously if you're a woman,
unlimited.
It's non-existent.
It's either non-existent or it's multiple. I don't know how that works.
It's got to be the man. He's got to know what he's doing because obviously the woman's too lazy to fucking do it herself.
Well, it is the man's job to make the woman orgasm, isn't it? You know, the woman's not going to say, "Hey, do this, do that," and I get off. Yeah, press A, B, up, down, start select.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was that topic covered.
Yeah. So
anyway,
that's crossed off the list.
So here we are. We're in Clapham Common, which is in the middle of London. Well, it's not really.
No,
it's more towards the south.
The south of London.
South side of London.
Yeah.
Where
on a windy day, so you guys might be hearing all kinds of wind, and not just my mouth. And
there's many varieties. I'm sure there's many varieties of wind. Like the Eskimos have lots of different words for snow. I'm sure that we only come up with one word for wind. How lazy are we? This is a different kind of wind from the wind that was a few seconds ago.
It's a different wind.
It's windy and you can't see, or where is this wind? Because you can't see it. All you can do is feel it.
But see, do you see wind when you see a hurricane or a tornado? Is that seeing wind, or is that seeing like it's effects?
You're seeing it.
Is that?
I don't know, man. Is it the thing or is it the effects?
Yeah.
So you've been out sarging, or you're still totally against that shit? Or?
I've been kind of celibate.
Yeah. Out of choice.
Yeah, choosing to be celibate. It's empowering. Yeah. There are women out there who have chosen not to fuck with.
It's been over 5 years for me.
Well, it's been a year for me. So the next 5 will go very quickly, I take it.
Yes.
It gets easier and easier as the time goes on, doesn't it?
Yeah, it gets funner and funner. You know, as time goes on.
I do find that last year, this is the longest I've been without sex since I've lost my virginity, and it's the easiest. It hasn't been that painful. I've missed it a bit, but I could easily do this for 2 years if I wanted to.
That's why we got in the game.
Yeah.
Well, fuck this shit.
We got in the game to get out of the game.
We got the game. They know, obviously, the viewers, and the listeners, and the readers know what the game is about.
Yeah. They know it's a book written by Style, obviously.
Oh, Style, who's obviously Mystery's wing.
Mystery's wing. Well, ex-wing. I don't think they still wing together, do they?
They don't wing together.
No. Is Style even in the community since he, wrote those books?
He won the game, didn't he?
He won the game, yeah. Which I think should be retitled to the validation game.
The validation game?
Yeah, because that's what it is, isn't it? It's a fucking validation game.
Isn't all of life?
It could be, but especially the game, where it's just men and women peacock to gain validation for their desirability.
You got to be validated to then be good at getting validated. You got to be internally validated, and then you can get the validation of the being attractive to the opposite sex.
Yeah.
If you're internally validated,
then
you can get more validation. Okay, so the internal validation is not enough.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it?
It should be how it was when I was drinking. That's how it should be sober.
Like what?
Well, just being things happening without even trying.
Things happen without trying.
You know, if it made like.
And do you blame that solely on the alcohol?
I don't blame it. Like alcohol made it work. Like, I'd have the beers, and suddenly I'd be in the places and things would happen.
Yeah.
And it was $1 bear. And it's not the same without alcohol.
No, it's not. It's definitely different. Why is it different? What did alcohol do specifically?
Got rid of the internal dialogue about.
Ah, the bullshit.
The
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah, I think. I guess alcohol takes away the need for validation, so you end up not giving a fuck.
You don't give a fuck.
You don't look for validation. Once you cut off that validation seeking, you don't need it anymore, and that non-neediness is extremely attractive. And there you go, you get laid. Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah, exactly.
But this is something that can be done without alcohol. You know, obviously it's not necessary. But why is alcohol is a shortcut to that place, isn't it? That place of not giving a fuck.
Well, you have to meditate for eons and eons, and then you get where you get to.
Yeah. Then you get to where you get to.
You get to where you get to. There's a lot of composition in this. It's got calcium and magnesium and sodium, Na, and potassium.
You have a very complicated bottle of water, Phil.
Is it? It's got H. It's got H. It's 2 of H.
2 H's.
And an O.
I know, okay.
H2O.
I'm not sure about that chemical. I wouldn't
So it's
trust
got-
it if I were you.
Now they don't mention hydrogen to oxygen.
I love this because this is clearly an uninteresting subject. You just reading a fucking water bottle. But this is fantastic. This is the kind of thing that our listeners want to listen about.
They do. There's H2O.
They don't want to know interesting fucking shit, our viewers. They just want to listen. They want to shut their minds off for 1 hour and listen to 2 mental people talk on about their bottles of water.
Yeah, you say mental. You haven't got the badges.
I know. I haven't collected them yet.
You haven't collected.
It's a lot of work
badges.
being mental, dude. I can't
I've
do
collected
it.
4 badges.
4 badges,
4
dude. Is that you get that at the police station, or when do you get those badges?
Kicking a police car.
When the police come in.
Oh, my story. So I'm a
story.
loner, loser type thing.
That's a
Not
song.
willing to engage or interact with people.
Yeah.
What else? So this is really got a good structure to it.
So
And
your
a lot
story.
of good coherence to what the
Yeah.
podcast. So it's deeply flawed, fucking
Yeah.
things up,
Yeah.
rotting inside,
Oh, yeah.
getting absolutely nowhere,
Yeah.
waiting for something to happen. It's just that's the story of my life, man. It's very boring and repetitive, and it just repeats itself.
Maybe sit a bit closer.
I think I'll do it here.
Yeah, about there should be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, obviously, here we are. We're in the middle of London. Okay.
You just lie.
I'm just lying on the floor.
That can't be comfortable. Having your head like hovering above the floor like that.
Yeah. Anyway.
Anyway.
So I think what we've discovered is absolutely nothing. Really.
What we've learned today in 13 minutes. Is this? Are we ending the podcast already?
I didn't say
Are we,
that. I said,
all right, you're not ending it. Thank God for that, because our viewers were like, "Shit, I've got to do something in my life now."
Got to do something. Did we say they got to do something?
No. This is the point of our podcast. Is our viewers get to do nothing for an hour, not even think. This is like
We're
X
thinking-
Factor, but in podcast form.
We're thinking for them.
Exactly. We're doing all the thinking. They just have to like lay back and shut the fuck up. They meditate whilst we just fucking ramble on about.
Masturbate.
We masturbate. And,
They meditate
yeah,
while we masturbate.
I like that. That could be a lyric of some
Yeah.
sort.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
something like that. Okay. So you're still on that then?
Yeah, still on that.
How's that working?
It's better than nothing, I suppose. Something to do.
So something to do.
Isn't everything just something to do? Isn't like
Yeah.
work, sleeping, eating?
Something to do.
Something to do.
We haven't really evolved beyond that stage, have we?
What would be the evolution of that what would be the next stage to just
When
something?
we weren't, as a species, we weren't so afraid of other people that we could actually connect with other people and create. It's creation when you create with other people.
Yeah, being afraid of other people, that's very interesting, Phil, to say that. We're going to be interesting now. Put my interesting glasses on. No, but like, why is there fear of people? I fear people. I have anxiety. I couldn't just walk up to one of those men in the park and be like, hey, how's it going? Without my heart fucking pounding like crazy.
Because that's weird, man. We have the stories
weird.
about that's weird.
It's weird, and they're going to think
weird.
I'm weird. And
You're
then,
weird.
And then my personality is weird, and that's
Weird.
just, not good.
Ah!
And my ego gets hurt, and it's
It's just not good.
good. So why do I have this story about it
We
not
all
being
do.
good? But why? What purpose does it serve? It doesn't serve a purpose, does it?
Well, according to David Icke,
Oh, David Icke. All right.
bring it up.
Yeah, got to bring him up at least
Well,
twice. Twice.
It's like what he says is that this is a holographic reality. So it's a hologram. The deep shit coming up here.
Here we go.
See,
Level
Joe
9.
Rogan would never tap into this kind of subject. Eat your heart out, Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
He says that this is just a very bad copy of a hologram, and what we're doing by suffering and our pain and misery, the reptilians, the Archon, he calls them the Archon.
The Archon.
Are feeding off our energy. Because when you're suffering, you're putting out that energy, you're putting out that emotion, and these entities who we can't pick up within our own frequency,
Yeah.
but we can pick up in other frequencies, they're sucking it in for themselves. It sustains them because they aren't producing anything. So they are feeding off our fear, feeding off our
Okay.
shit.
They're parasites then.
Yeah.
Alien
Paras-
parasites
alien
sucking on our
parasitical.
suffering.
They're like the Greys as well. He
Yeah.
mentions the Greys.
Oh, really?
You heard of the Greys?
Yeah, maybe this is why people see the grey aliens and weird shit like, I don't know, angels and whatnot. These are all kind of just beings, aliens.
It's possible that they could see it, or they're just deluding themselves into. We don't know. That's the frustrating thing for me is.
Yeah.
I get that there's many frequency bands and this
Infinite frequency
infinite amount
bands.
of frequency bands, and I wish I could pick up. When we're sleeping, you do pick up a different frequency band.
Possibly.
It's very similar. It's weird with my sleeping. My dreams
Yeah.
are similar to normal life,
Yeah.
with the same kind of people,
Yeah.
and similar kind of circumstances, with a twist, a slightly unusual twist.
That's how, most dreams are like that.
Yeah, boring.
Right,
So
yeah.
that's the frequency that I'm picking up, but there's an infinite amount of...
You're picking up the boring frequency, the boring FM.
But I wish boring FM, because this is boring
Well,
FM.
this is boring FM. This should be the title of our podcast.
Boring FM.
Yeah.
That's
something right there.
That's the frequency wave band that we're picking up every single fucking day. More swearing to come. Every single day, picking up the same frequency where there's an infinite amount. And if we were able to pick up other frequency bands, we would come up with all this information and all this knowledge and all this wisdom and all this truth. But we're not able to, and so it's all just hypothesis and speculation.
Yeah, and strange drug trips.
As strange drug tips as the Doritos wanders by.
Kind of like a Western, but with Doritos.
Wow, wow. So that's the David Icke bit.
So we covered David Icke. Oh, and there it goes. That's going to land on our head. That's just destined to land on one of us. So, David Icke, he might be right, but he's probably wrong about lots of things too. Because I saw a video where he spent an hour denying global warming, and I felt that was just stupid of him to do that. I think he had some evidence, but it was poorly researched.
Well, I don't know if he's denying global warming, but
There's
he's denying that it's carbon. He's denying that it's man-made carbon that causes global warming. He says it's water vapour.
Water vapour, which is partly true. Obviously, that's going to contribute, but like he's trying to deny a lot of the facts out there, the kind of the readings, recordings, temperature, carbon dioxide and stuff. I don't know. I mean, I think carbon dioxide heats up the atmosphere. As far as all the research I've done, that seems pretty solid science there.
I haven't done fuck all research.
You've done no research on this,
I know I
and yet
should do.
you have an opinion. What is it, Phil?
I don't fucking know, man.
You have an opinion. Come
My
on.
opinion is I haven't got a fucking
Phil has a fucking opinion about everything.
That some of these, I don't know. I mean, just okay. My opinion is that throughout the history of this planet, the planet has warmed at times, the planet has cooled at times, and this is just another phase where it's warming.
Yeah.
Or something, and it might be totally down to human beings, but we're fucked, or maybe we're not fucked. It's like, what's going to happen? It might wipe out 90% of humanity. Maybe that'll be a good thing. Or
Yeah, maybe.
That's like
It's controversial.
the David Icke thing about you like wiping out humanity, isn't that good? Yeah, why not? Let's have a wipe it out. We've been top dogs on this planet.
I think so. I think it's time we got pushed off our pedestal and realised we're just...
Some of the other animals run the show.
Yeah, the crows, the pigeons,
crows.
the cows, the cats.
Yeah, let them run the show for a while. There's been a lot of pressure, too much pressure.
Yeah, we can't handle the pressure. We've been on the planet for about 1 million years or so.
And we think
we think we know. Yeah, the dinosaurs were here for like 100 fucking million years.
Bring back the dinosaurs.
Bring back the dinosaurs. We had a petition to bring back dinosaurs.
Bring back the dinosaurs.
Gov.uk.
Let them run the fucking show.
Yeah.
Let them run the show.
They ran it pretty well. Actually, in fact, they would be here still if it weren't for the fucking asteroid. They couldn't blame the asteroid.
They didn't know how to.
Well, they had puny fingers. They couldn't really point in the direction where the asteroid was, could they? So,
That's my best dinosaur impression. Rawr.
Your best dinosaur impression, it sounds like a pirate. It's your pirate dinosaur.
The pirates and the dinosaurs, I'm sure there's many links that if I wasn't lazy I'd come up with. Because the pirates, they're kind of the rebels of evolution, and so were the dinosaurs, they were the rebels.
That's true.
That's the link.
That's the link. Although, we were the rebels. Are we still the rebels, humans?
The rebels.
We started off as mice when dinosaurs were about.
We were mice.
Yeah, we were mice. Yeah, and there were dinosaurs
And we were
roaming.
involved-
We were mice. Literally, you and me were mice.
Right.
65 million years ago.
So we went from mice to this.
Yes, from mice to bollocks.
From mice to bollocks. That's his latest book. It's all bollocks.
Yeah, it should be.
It's all.
There aren't enough books on bollocks. There's a pair of bollocks on the front.
But I don't know. I mean, it's like I looked at this thing on this poster on the tube, and it's like, oh, would you stop this 10-year-old from marrying someone who's like 50 years old? And it's like, I don't give a fuck. And maybe
What was that about?
Well, there's this child in Africa.
Amnesty or
one of those.
A charity, okay.
And it's like, you just get to the point where you think, who gives a shit? Okay, it's someone else who's got a fucked up existence.
Yeah.
Well, that's the way it is. So,
Yeah.
even if she didn't marry that person, she'd probably have a shit existence anyway.
Yeah, no, that's right. Even if we somehow save this marriage, save it from happening, there's still like a billion other people with the exact same problem. It's not going to fix anything. It's not going to help anything. I mean, I don't know, man. And yet, like, if you were on the street, homeless, alcoholic, you're dying, no charity is going to be like, hey, give this guy $5 every month to live. They're going to give fuck all about you because you're in London and, I don't know. It's different.
It's too close to home.
It's too close, maybe.
There's one charity, is Shelter there.
I think they work here.
Charity.
Yeah, have you dealt with Shelter?
Nah. Well, I've got a home, mate.
For now.
For now. Yeah, that's my parents.
They let you live there for some reason.
They do.
And I am grateful for that. I'm able to live with my mum, so,
Brilliant.
Brilliant. It is brilliant.
But it's like charities need things to be fucked up to exist.
Charities need things to be fucked up to.
Yeah,
they profit from the
misery.
From the misery. That's weird, isn't it?
It's not weird. That's just part of this. Just the whole game. The police need criminals.
Yeah.
The more crime there is, the more police we need. So
right.
That's why this game is so fucked up.
You think that's why they're encouraging more poverty? They're taking benefits away just to encourage crime and boost the police force. At
they
some
say
point,
that
police
they
force
cut
will be...
the police force under the Conservatives.
It looks like that. They're making cuts to the police. I'm not sure if they cut police force themselves. I haven't read that, but I know they're getting less money, and now they're actually tackling less crime. They have to avoid the less important stuff. So, yeah.
It's the fundamental kind of basic principle that if there was no crime, what the fuck would we do, man? If there's no people suffering, the whole
If they
narrative would change.
They don't men like you to kick police cars, then
I know.
we need you, dude. Stay with us, you know,
you get
society.
3 months. You get 3 months in a fucking mental hospital for kicking a police car.
You should get paid to do that, honestly.
Yeah.
That should be your job.
Yeah. More people should kick police fucking cars. It's just,
Like,
and I was screaming in the street, and I was doing.
What were you screaming?
I was doing
like a penguin.
No, that's another thing. I was screaming. Stop fucking honking your car!
They were honking at you, right?
Obviously, that's what I believed, man. So this is great now. I'm gonna have to call the Samaritans later and say this is my story of my life, and then I'll go do my gig.
Yeah, you'll be ready. That's your warm up.
It's a warm up, man.
And you should record your Samaritans conversation and maybe use that in your
Yeah,
song or
well, it's,
whatever.
well, ding, 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 ding. Yeah, I'm just playing this song. But any requests apart from me to fuck off?
Yeah.
Hey, I did say that earlier.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding. So, do you want to do a double act?
Maybe one day. I don't know. I want to do my own act first. I want to do it on my own.
Yeah.
And then I will know if I want to do a double act. And I need to first.
You need to find out.
I need to find out. I need to step on the stage and be like, is this for me or not? You know.
Okay.
And if I feel like, oh shit, I don't like this, then yeah, I feel alright. Maybe I should join up.
Join up.
And I can play the chord on the piano because I can play a chord. I can play one chord. So 2 chords. 3. I can give you A, B, C, D, E, F, G in the chord of C major. How
John Major's
awesome!
brother.
I'm John Major's brother. You live in Brixton. He grew up in Brixton.
Okay.
Yeah.
You met him then?
Mr. Gray. No.
You didn't meet John Major?
Why?
Oh.
Did you meet him?
No.
So what are you going
I don't know.
Why? Because I mentioned in the major chords.
C major.
You just thought John Major.
John Major.
That's
What a great man.
what a great man. Apparently not.
Well, Ed Miliband, obviously, you know,
I'm clearly beating you on the burps here. Anyway.
Out of 60 million people,
Yeah.
you could pick anyone to be Prime Minister, you'd pick Ed Miliband.
Yeah, he's Prime Minister material written all over him.
But they're all, I don't know, man.
They're
I
all,
don't know.
they're all wonkers and wallies. They're a combination of David Cameron's a wonker and fucking Miliband's a wally.
A Wonka.
Yeah.
What's that about?
It's like a dumb conker. It's like a wobbly conker.
It's like, I don't know what to make of them. I don't, because there's no clarity there. I don't know what to make of. Oh, here's the Prime Minister. It's like, I don't know what's going on with him.
There's nothing to make of him. He is a character so well designed, so well constructed, that he is designed without flaws. He is like what was that comedian? He's almost perfect in appearance. Not David Mitchell. That's not David, is it? Anyway,
McIntyre?
no, it's like McIntyre, the other one.
Jimmy Carr?
Jimmy Carr, yeah.
Jimmy Carr.
That was the other one. No, but yeah, Jimmy Carr has that perfect robotic appearance, doesn't he? He's a bit too perfect. His skin, his hair, his delivery, it's all very timed. It's just like David Cameron.
I have no clue what's going on.
You don't watch a television, so what do you know?
Because I'm in the mental hospital, they have the TV. So
they have got TV, right?
They've got TV.
What channel do they have? Can you change a channel?
Yeah, but it's the same crap.
It is the same crap. I wouldn't.
And then
I don't
it's
watch
political
TV much.
campaign, so it was stuck on the political thing, and he was like, "Oh, there's an election. My one vote was going to make all the difference. If I hadn't voted, if I'd voted,
yeah,
then that would have been a swing 75 votes to Labour. Because my
your vote 75,
matters.
Yeah.
Did you vote?
I voted not for Labour, not for the Conservatives, not for the SNP or any of the other major parties. I voted for Sister, I think it's called.
Sister.
The cannabis is safer than alcohol party.
Well, they're actually standing.
It's not in my area. They were in a few areas in London, and I voted for them. Didn't you see? You didn't vote, but there was actually the weed symbol on the ballot paper. It was pretty funny seeing that. And I voted them as a protest vote. I thought, obviously they could never get into power. It's not going to happen. But I don't like Miliband. I don't like David Cameron. I don't like any of the other wonkers and wallies. They are just useless and unauthentic. It's just, fuck them.
Yeah.
Yeah. The guy's name I voted for, by the way, was it's like something monster, like Crazy Monster.
Crazy Monster?
Something like that. It was a.
Let's vote for Crazy Monster. He's the one to bring joy and happiness.
That's the thing. That David Cameron is trying to say he's going to bring joy and happiness to our lives.
I
Like,
think these things could be special. Special time where if
Yeah.
you work hard and do the right thing, you can have a good life. Oh, thanks, Dave.
yeah. So for some reason you feel depressed, unhappy, you don't want to work, you can't work. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
I won't do what you tell me. Fuck
It's
you.
the jazz version.
That's Richard Cheese. Do you know Richard Cheese?
I should know him.
It's Richard Cheese.
Sounds like
he
a name I
does,
should know.
He does like, fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Like, yeah.
Okay.
And he does, what other ones he does? Suffocation, no breathing, don't give a fuck, cause I cut my arm bleeding.
Wow.
He does,
Does he do like anything else, like hip hop or anything? Like,
I'm not
that's,
sure.
That's very adaptable for singing like that.
Yeah,
like some
maybe.
gangster rap.
I don't know, but he does the metal stuff.
He does metal, alright.
And it flopped up
It
again.
flopped up, it's very
Oh my
flip
god!
floppy.
So I'll just say ding, 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 ding,
That's
ding.
the viewer's gonna think something else flopped
ding,
up.
ding,
It's,
ding, ding,
it's not
ding.
gonna sound very good. Can you hold that for a second?
Hello. Hello. So, hello. Oh, he's putting it in his bag.
Go away.
Did it serve its purpose?
No, yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah. See? You can have it back now.
Oh, it was the Phil show there, the Phil Klein show.
Hello.
But now it's not. Now it's back to the Mike and Phil show.
Do you get like fucked up bad memories of past relationships?
What came into my head?
Yeah. Because I do.
I might. Well, give me one, and that maybe I'll know. Say, what's one for you? What kind of level are we talking about? What did you do? What's the story, dude?
The story is that I fucked her a few times, and then I just walked out without saying anything.
Classy, man.
Classy. Then I fucked, and then she came to the club couple of months later, fucked her again, and then
Okay.
sent her on her way.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I was just rude to her the third time.
Gent.
I was
Solid.
I was a cunt.
Yeah.
And I feel, and then it's like, I think, because I haven't had it for so long, so shockingly enough, I was thinking she would have just been an easy one to fuck.
Again.
Yeah.
That sounds.
Classy.
That's a bit delusional.
Well, it's like she wanted it or something.
At some point, yeah, but like that's a long time ago we're talking
19
about, dude.
years. But it comes up in my head, man.
Well, so it doesn't sound like a bad thing. Where's the bad thing there? So you just thought of a girl that you want to
Just
fuck
a sort
again.
of game that if I had been a jerk, if I'd known that it would come to a phase where it wasn't easy, I'd just have it there on a plate and think, I wouldn't have the frustration kind of thing.
Is that what you have now, the frustration?
Well, it's still there, man, but it's just I think about it that if I just played it properly, like okay, I can fuck her when I want to.
Yeah.
Because that was the energy there. Fucking
Dude,
her when I want
had
to.
you done that, then she might have not even fucked you in the first place. The reason she fucked you, she probably knew deep down inside you were going to toss her away. You know, you don't ooze father figure. You don't ooze marriage guy. I'm sorry, dude, but I'm not looking at you and thinking civil partnership here.
I don't know, but it's just I could have just.
So like, yeah, you could have. You think to yourself, yeah, you could have done it differently. You could have been kept her as a fuck buddy.
Yeah.
But like, probably wouldn't have lasted very long, dude.
I wish it would just ended maybe in a different way.
Yeah, I have those thoughts too. I have relationships that ended in a way that I contributed to negligent and negatively combined.
This is like, you don't get this on the rest of the truth.
Yeah.
Da.
You get eloquent fucking speech. You get someone who's very
I
articulate.
don't get Russell fucking Brand. I don't get
Mr.
it.
Vocab, everybody. I hate saying the word vocab. It's
He was saying
vocabulary,
his
but I
big
can't say
thing
it.
was, not even that. His big thing is, don't fucking vote. Oh, but vote Labour. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That
was a bit fucked up.
He was
That
like,
was
and
a
he
bit
had the
fucked up.
interview, and he was like, he wasn't.
He wasn't the
tough.
same. He wasn't the guy. He was like, yeah, Miliband. I'm agree with you.
Yeah,
You spot on,
it's
Red.
like,
What the fuck?
Even I would have been. I say, look, Ed, man. let's be honest. You don't make a fucking difference, and you're not going to make a fucking difference because you can't make a difference because basically the difference is that people, like politicians, don't because the only way difference can be made is when people shift the way they are. That's the only way. That if people aren't going to change who they are, there's going to be no change.
Right.
How can there be consciousness, which Russell likes to talk about, how can it change
he loves that.
if we're still operating as a society in the same way we always do? How is anything's going to change?
Right.
So you're wasting time, Mr. Bernard, playing a game, and everyone's buying into it that you can make a difference, whereas the difference you make is you're still playing with the same parameters.
Yeah.
Like, you can change the economy about. Exactly. I don't know.
No, you're right. I think I still like the dude. I think Russell's still a cool guy. You know, and he's human. He makes mistakes like we all do. I think he should have stuck with what he was because first of all he started saying no voting. That was his first thing. Don't vote. It's pointless. And he's right. It's pointless. We all learned that now. But I voted, but because I made a protest vote. It wasn't a real vote.
How did you even find out about it?
It was on the internet. A friend told me, I think. And a friend found out. Yeah,
that's the difference. I don't have friends, so I don't find out.
Yeah, exactly.
So I've got to call the
You gotta make some friends. Your Samaritan's gotta be your friends, dude.
Yeah.
You gotta like come a bit closer, like just scoot. Yeah, that's good.
It's not
There's a lot of wind right now. Going this way. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll sit here.
Alright, keep your feet away from my socks. I can't mix. It's like meat and cheese.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So with Russell Brand, man, like I said, no, don't vote, and then he said, actually, I said don't vote, but like, what's that meditative pose? We're sitting right now. It's getting uncomfortable, isn't it? I feel uncomfortable right now.
I feel more comfortable.
My legs are dying. You're kind of in a shitty lotto's position. This is like.
I'm a shitty lotus.
So you put like your foot like inside the thigh, like. Yeah, I know.
It's enough to have the shitty lotus.
It's weird. I'll try. I'm gonna try the rest of the podcast in the fucking lotus pose. Fuck you, haters.
How many friends do you have? Would you say?
Define friend. This is someone I see in person regularly.
Yeah, that'd be the best way.
0 then.
All right. So what was this person then?
No, this guy. I see him sometimes, occasionally in real life, and I talk with him mostly on Facebook. We've known each other since college, but we don't really hang out a lot anymore because his life is a bit fucked up. A bit like yours. He's not you though. A bit like me. We all fucked up.
We all fucked up.
And so it's a Facebook friend now.
The love on the planet, just the acknowledgement we're all fucked up.
Right. I want the politicians to say that because they are the ones who pretend the most to not be fucked up. Like Ellen Miliband, like then that Russell Brand.
Wonky.
He was wonky, and then Russell Brand interview. Yeah, you're right. If I was Russell, I'd be like, dude, you're a bit wonky. Come on, like you're not
trying. You're trying so hard to be this person. Britain can do better. Under my leadership, Britain is like he was Mr. Tryhard, wasn't he?
Yeah, Mr. Tryhard. Yeah.
And that's why I don't know if it's entirely down to that, but I think people were like, who the fuck is this guy? Jesus, and that probably cost. It might have cost because then look at if you're going to have someone leading, you want the real deal, and Cameron, as you say, is much more polished.
Yeah, he's gone to school for what he does. Like he knows what he's doing. I like with David Cameron. I hate the man, but I
hate him. I just don't have any connection.
Well, yeah, that's his
okay. So you hate
design.
the man.
I hate him, but like I kind of appreciate his skill in his manipulation skills because when he does a speech, you must have seen him talk, right?
Yes.
He puts on this fake enthusiasm voice. This I care so much about the country. I have enthusiasm oozing from my body about you and your money and everything. Like it's so over the top. You know, it's so like I've been practicing this voice in the mirror for years on end, and this is it. It's just.
So we're still not closer to any resolution of anything.
I guess you're going backwards. I think we were getting closer at some point. I think maybe the 60s and 70s, maybe. A long time, that kind of evolution. And then
there's no integrity.
What do you
mean?
mean?
That's a landmark word.
What do you mean, dude?
There was a genuine feeling of people wanting things to change, but there was no genuine leadership behind it. I don't know. It's like there was a force looking for change, but
leadership. I think that's the key thing here. Because the thing with that kind of movement, the revolution movement, is that leaders were kind of frowned upon. Leaders were looked as the bad doers, the war makers, warmongers, like the politicians, the presidents, the prime ministers, And I think maybe leader has a bad rep, After civilization as it is, has given leaders a bad name.
Well, it was direct.
Because it had no leader. I mean, like the black movement had Martin Luther King, right? You say that's the leader. Malcolm X too, yeah. They were the leaders then, but Martin Luther King was probably the top one,
and they got some changes.
They got some changes done, big changes, yeah. Hell yeah,
right? Movement, right? Hell yeah.
Million Man March. I mean, yeah, that was pretty big. But like, what did the freedom, the love movement, the revolution movements? Who did they have as their leaders?
They grew up and became...
Marilyn Manson?
But I think
Charles
the lack
Manson,
of integrity is that they grew up, and when they became normal, ordinary people again.
Right. They had families. They got married. They did all the normal things that maybe is there to condition us. Maybe the marriage, having a job, having a family is all there to construct our reality. It's there to kind of put things in place for us. So you got like, I got to do this, man. I got to have a baby in my life. Obviously, I got to have a baby. Don't question that. You gonna have a baby. You gonna have a baby. Of course you're gonna have a baby. Everyone's gonna have a baby.
Baby.
Have 2 babies. Go on. Have a third. Go on. It's your life. It's your freedom. 7 billion people on the world doesn't fucking matter. Have another fucking 4 babies.
5th baby.
5 babies. It counts anyway.
Well, there's sex involved, so that's something.
Sex. Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess maybe all that sex, unprotected sex, is a bit of a mistake with the love movement, but a bit too much love involved. Yeah, I mean, I think now, with Russell Brand could be a leader. He could have been like the new revolution leader, but he doesn't want it enough.
Nah.
I don't think he doesn't really have it.
I don't quite get Russell.
In what way?
Who he really is? Because
aside from the reptilian,
I don't think he knows, because he's talking about the issues and the game, and I'm not getting him sharing about himself, so I don't get him.
You don't get him sharing about it.
I don't get who he is.
Well, he's written 2 books about his life. I mean, about stuff he's done. Is that not good enough? I don't suppose you've read any of his books. No. I read his first one. That's all right.
So you get him?
I get him more. Obviously, I mean, it's going to be difficult, to get... who do you get who's in a similar kind of position, celebrity-wise, Is there someone else? There isn't anyone else, is there? So, like, how would he be able to make you get him, No one else has done it.
The problem is that he is... There's hardly any who are out there.
Like him?
There aren't. There's just a sincere lack of leadership, because the fundamental tenets of this society are that the only leaders are politicians and business leaders, and ordinary people are not. There's no kind of intention for ordinary people to be the leaders of their own lives, and that's what's got to shift, is for ordinary people to say I'm going to be a leader of my own life, and rather than expecting other people to do it for them. Because that's the thing is, people expecting Russell Brand, he's the one who's going to lead the way for us, but he doesn't know who he is, and we need everyone to think, I'm the leader of my own life, and I do not need other people to tell me what to fucking do, or something.
Yeah, that would be great, and I think the way society is designed in a way to prevent that from happening.
Yeah.
everything is put in place, so you are kind of just another sheep. You're just
Another sheep, the sheeple.
yeah, sheeple.
Sheeple.
Yo, sheeple.
Is there a toilet here? We're gonna have to use a tree, I guess. Okay.
Pick a tree, not
tree.
a public tree. No, nearest. If you did want a toilet, yeah, kind of fucked. Anyway, you should walk around anyway. So
Yeah, we can what, walk and talk, mingle and schmingle.
yeah, we'll do that. We'll cut for now, and then we will put some adverts here because obviously we need some adverts.
Buy my flossy toilet paper. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. I meant toothpaste. Buy my flossy toothpaste. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Buy MacDougall the 6th.
You gotta
Dougall's the 6th. It's got this flossy toilet tissue toothpaste that if we gave it to the people would know what to be doing. McFlossy the flossy. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. So I'll just do any requests. I'll do any requests and then, apart from me to fuck off, way, any requests of songs to be sung, or I could just talk about stuff. We could talk about a subject and I'd do the guitar to talk about it. Any requests? Nah, okay, well, you know what it's like. I'm here. It's just people. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. And this one chord because I can't be asked to learn the guitar. I'm rehearsing for tonight.
You're doing more than one chord here, dude.
I'm doing ding-a-ling-a-ling.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling. It's
What was the other
is that
one?
3 chords?
No, but that's what it plays on. Like ding. Okay.
Ding.
Ding.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Ding. Ding Junwei was a good snooker player.
Like the 10 o'clock news then.
Then ding ding ding. On news today, stuff is happening. Ding ding ding. We're selecting the stuff that's favouriting our favourite stuff for you to find out about. Ding ding ding. That's the only narrative that is worth talking about. Ding ding ding. There's no another narrative out there. Like this is like there's death happening. Death happens only on the news. Ding ding ding.
Just in.
Just in, some people dying, and if you hadn't heard about it on the news, you wouldn't know that death was actually existing. Every second, 2 people are dying. Ding, ding, ding. Find out about how the plane crash. There's a piece of shit there. How the plane crash. Literally every minute, there's the equivalent of 150 people dying. But let's focus on this plane crash. Ding, ding, ding. Like every half an hour, there's the World Trade Center exploding. But let's just focus on what happens. We can't deal with death. Ding, ding, ding. So the news today, more death. More death. More death. Let's create this terrorism narrative. Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
On the news today,
Empty vapid celebrities doing things that you do, but it's them, so it's more interesting.